Welcome back to another episode of the Natty Teacher. I am, of course, your host. Who else but the Natty Teacher? And today, we got a leg day. Our first leg day of the week. Great workout. This one's a lot of fun. Like, personally, don't get me wrong. Like, all of my sessions, I try to structure them with exercises and, intensity and all that kind of fun jazz that makes it enjoyable for me to train. Like, obviously I don't want to go in and just be like, wow, I hate this. Like, I really do select things that I enjoy doing, and also select things that are difficult that you learn to enjoy doing, because of the progress that they, help you make. But regardless, it's a fun one. It's just the way it's ordered and the way it's structured. It is just a fun session, no doubt. So I am excited to rock and roll with this bad boy for sure. So what do we got on the docket? Well, we got some mobility work, a nice little warm up to get us started, of course. Get everything nice and loosened up, get the knees, a little less creaky, all that kind of fun jazz. And then after we get warmed up and get some good mobility in the legs and all that kind of fun jazz, we will keep on saying all that kind of fun jazz a lot. Sorry, that was like the third or fourth time I've said that. I'm recognizing that, my bad. After that, we'll move into lying hamstring curls. So get in there and get the hamstrings firing, get those ready to rock and roll and rock. Move into leg extensions. After that, for the quads, particularly the rectus femoris, that top part of the quad more than anything, but just the quads in general. And then we'll continue to blast the quads with 2 working sets of some heel elevated Smith squats. So get that at about a 30-degree angle or so, maybe a little bit steeper than that, a little bit higher of an angle than that, and really get deep down into these bad boys. They are challenging, but they feel, honestly, they feel good in a bad way, if that makes sense, or in a burning way. Like, they are challenging, and they really, especially if you do them correctly, keep those feet nice and close, and position your heel elevators in the right spot under the bar. It really blasts the crap out of your quads for sure. So we'll move into that, and then we have some glute hypers. Let's hold a nice heavy dumbbell in front of us and just extend. So hinge a little bit. This is, I guess, you could say it's a hinge, but it is. It is a hinge, but it's not really like a overly difficult hinge. Like, the hinging part of it isn't like the toughest part, I would say. At least not for me. It's really getting that nice hard flex at the top and really squeezing through the glutes and hams. But I have found that has been an awesome exercise. And then we'll close out with some adductors and then some toe press on the machine leg press for calves. And that's it. That's all we got for today. So it's 6 total exercises. They should move relatively quick. The first 2 exercises are 3 working sets. Everything other than that is just 2 working sets. And yeah, it's going to be a great session, man. I'm excited for it. Fueled up. Again, didn't get the best sleep last night. Just kind of got to bed late and woke up early, which is one of those things where my body just was kind of up, and got to bed a little later than I would have liked. So not the worst sleep, not the best sleep, but do what you gotta do. So 4 meals deep. I got my 5th meal packed with me. So I actually am lucky enough to where I'm, friends with the guy who runs the gym I work out at here, this commercial gym. And he, has a little mini fridge, and he said I can throw my food in there. So the plan is because I got to go pick up my daughter after this. So usually I'm in the basement gym on these days. But that has been kind of flipped around as of late the past couple weeks. So, just to kind of accommodate my, I don't want to say new split, because it's essentially the same, just a few different exercises here and there that we'll be running for quite some time now. So I still got to go pick up my daughter. So I'm going to, still be able to eat post-workout, which is really nice. So I got that meal packed with me. And then I got 1 meal later on before bed, hopefully a couple hours before bed. And that's it, man. That's it. So simple layout, simple training session, nothing super fancy, man. We're just going to get in there. We're going to, bust our butts and get her going. So top set of lying hamstring curls coming at you right about now.
All right, so as promised, we got a lying hamstring curl here. Make sure we're really controlling that weight on the way down. I like to come up out of the hole pretty explosively, get a nice solid pump in the hamstrings, and go from there. I would recommend keeping the top and working sets that you complete somewhere in that 8 to 15 rep range. Kind of seems to be the sweet spot for hamstrings, maybe even closer to 8 to 12. That's up to you, though. But we did 3 working sets here. Really get those hamstrings nice and going, good, get them going nice and hard and all that kind of fun stuff. Sorry, I think I'm coming down with a little bit of a cold or something here. So this is a pain in the butt, but that's all right. Regardless. Great start to the session here. Again, 3 total working sets of this. This is one where sometimes I will take a little break and, just kind of keep cruising. So it's exactly what we did. Then went on to leg extensions. Good old school leg extensions. I will say in the following week, because this was actually 2 sessions ago, this workout was. For this, I've already run this one time after this already. I actually lowered the weight a little bit on leg extensions just purely because this one was kind of bothering my knees and we were squeezing. I squeezed a little bit harder at the top there. So like when I'm fully, when I have the muscle fully shortened. Hi, honey. Daughter's coming out. Hi, baby. So we did 3 working. Hi, baby. We did. Hi. Okay, bye. We did 3 working sets here. Again, this one I usually keep in that 8 to 12 rep range as well. I would even argue maybe closer to 10 to 15. Really get a nice solid pump in those quads. Thank you, honey. So yeah. 3 working sets of lying hamstring curls, 3 working sets of leg extensions. Now, this one has become quickly one of my favorite quad builders. Favorite in a very, brutal way. Because as you can see here, not a ton of weight on this bad boy. But what this is just a close foot Smith squat. I will say I did find a little bit of a better position to where I actually wasn't bringing my butt down quite as far as I am in this one. Again, in my last week's session. And I was kind of keeping the head and chest a little bit more faced towards that mirror, as you can see there, and kind of keep that head and chest up a little bit more. And I actually was able to get a lot more tension on the quads with actually a little bit more weight. So that was good. We did both our working sets this past week with 2 plates on this. I will say this is a humbling exercise. My heels are elevated roughly probably about 20 to 30 degrees, and they're close. I literally have the 2 elevation blocks right next to each other, as close as they can get to each other. So it is definitely a challenge for sure. Like even like this is like the closest close foot squat I think I've ever done. And it is brutal. But again, 2 working sets of this bad boy. And definitely, like I said, felt much more comfortable with it this past week. Definitely starting to get into a better rhythm with that, and tempo was a lot better as well this past week. So, we live and we learn. Again, this is only I think I've run this exercise now 3 or 4 times total, so it ain't been a lot. But then went on to glute hypers. I don't have anything in this gym heavier than 100-pound dumbbell, so I just do both my working sets with that. And that I keep in between that 10 to 15 rep range. So I believe we did a top set of 14. A little upset in the background. No good. I believe we did a top set of 14 here, and then we did a back off set of 11 or 12. I believe closer to 12. I want to say I don't want to get it wrong. It's either 11 or 12 on my second working set. But both felt really good. Again, really making sure we keep those legs as comfortably straight as possible. And, really just using that lower back as a lever, but really pulling up with the glutes from the bottom, like right here. We're really pulling up with the glutes and going from there. So again, 2 working sets here. Felt really, really good. And, did even better this past week. So win-win there. Man, this is a long set. Then after this, as I think we're getting to the end here. We gotta be. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We closed out the actual quote leg portion of this with some direct adductor work. This one I have found I respond so much better when I slow this one down and get a really, really big stretch and bring those paddles together without having them slam together, meaning I'm not bouncing those paddles that are like, inside of both my knees, like right there, together. I am coming to a complete stop and squeezing with those adductor muscles and those inner thighs, and that felt so much better. So this is my second or third time running it with this kind of tempo. I really, really enjoy it. I really get into it, and it feels really, really good. And again, did even better this past week compared to this video here, so we're making more and more progress. Felt really good. 2 working sets here, and then this was followed up with 3 working sets of some machine toe press. That is my main calf movement right now. Still running calves 3 days a week and abs twice a week. So yeah, I might have said that in the intro. I'm not sure, but regardless, a little reminder here. But I would recommend with adductor, I would either throw this in smack dab right at the beginning of your workout or, towards the tail end like this. Just a general recommendation for that, but up to you how you want to structure it. So anyways, calves weren't recorded, so I'll catch you all in the outro.
Leg A session complete. Phenomenal stuff, guys. Wowza. Yeah, really good stuff. Great workout. Felt really good. One of those workouts where I feel like just mentally I kind of had to keep on locking in. You know, there's some workouts where you just get into those flow states, you know, those moments where you're just kind of like, everything goes right. You just kind of just do it. You don't even have to think about it. And then there's other workouts like today where everything still went right, but I definitely had to kind of lock in a little bit more mentally, really focus in. That was a grueling workout. That's a tough workout for sure. So, but on the flip side of that, also very, very rewarding. It was an awesome, awesome workout. Felt really good. Felt nice and strong as well. Exactly where I want to be right now. Exactly where I want to be, as we continue to progress in this off season for strength and all that kind of fun jazz. Cleaning up technique, really working with stuff and, working with exercises and things and doing things correctly, but also getting stronger doing them correctly. So it was great stuff. It was an awesome workout. I already had my post-workout meal, so that's nice. So I'm already 5 meals deep, and it's literally, I finished by like 5 p.m., I think to like the minute, pretty much, maybe even a couple minutes before. So that's really nice. So I'll be able to get all my food in nice and early tonight, because I'd like to get to bed early. I have not gotten the best sleep the last couple of evenings, to say the least. So I'm definitely excited to get some better sleep here and rest up tomorrow, because we are officially on rest day status. Well, minus core and cardio. I do have core and cardio in the morning, so got to keep that in mind. So I do still have to rock and roll with that for sure. Don't want to miss that. But other than that, I have a rest day off from weight training. There we go. So that'll be nice. I'm excited for this split to where I, can actually have that rest day. That'll be really, really cool. So I guarantee you it's gonna just be such a huge positive for my body for sure. So I'm very excited to have that. But other than that, man, that's really all I got. Honestly, after leg days, I feel like it's one of those things where I just kind of like, especially after eating a meal, after leg days, I'm just like, it's nap time for me. Now I got to drive, so I got a nice white Monster with me, so I'm only at 200 milligrams caffeine for the day, so that'll only put me at 350 for the day, so that's good. So that'll help kind of perk me up a little bit. I haven't had any caffeine since like 7 o'clock or before 7 o'clock this morning, so it's been a hot minute. So gonna get a little caffeine boost in here. Go pick up my daughter. That's where I'm on my way to right now, and then we're gonna head home and get ready for tomorrow. And that's really about it, man. It's a pretty simple process on these days. Just kind of, doing what we got to do, grinding it out. Another day, another dollar, both literally and figuratively, and going from there, man. Consistency in bodybuilding is everything. It really is. Like, you're gonna have off days. You're gonna have days where you're not gonna want to go to the gym. You're gonna have days where you're gonna have off workouts. It's just how it is. But you showed up and you worked your butt off, and you know what I mean? Especially when you know and you leave the gym with that feeling of like euphoria of just like, yeah, I gave it all. You know what I mean? I gave exactly what I needed to give today to make progress. It was awesome. So that's how I'm feeling today. Definitely feeling very good about that. So other than that, man, yeah, that's about it. That's about all I got. So for the second time now. So if you have not already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. It really means a lot to me. It means a lot to the channel. I really appreciate it, guys. And also, like and share this video. Drop any comments or questions or feedback that you got down in the comments section below. I will see it. We'll respond to it, I promise. God bless, guys. Hopefully you had an awesome day or having an awesome week. And just cranking it out and having a lot of fun. Let's make things. Have fun. Have fun in life. Whatever situation you're in, make the most of it. Have fun with it. And if you're not having fun with it, then you better find a new situation. But in the meantime, still try to have fun with it. It's not that hard. It's pretty simple. Don't overthink it. I overthink all the time. Don't be like me in that way. Don't overthink it. So, anyways, from myself, the Natty teacher, from the whole Natty family, hey, we appreciate y'all. And this episode of Road to Natty Pro is out. I'll catch you guys on the next one.